What's up guys, welcome to Side Garage. In today's video we're going to show off our new Porsche Cayman build. Alright, it's kind of dim in the garage, so we're going to take it outside and show you guys the damage. Alright guys, this should be much better for reviewing where the damage is. So I think we're going to start off at the front here, because that's where the beginning of the damage is here. So originally I actually took off the bumpers, which are back there. But I'm going to just explain the damage before I put all those back on for inspection photos. So what we have here is, there's like a rock or something hidden and hit the radiator and hit the condenser as well. So I went ahead and I welded that up. And I bent out the radiator and also the condenser, and now everything runs well. And when I was doing it, all the coolant leaked out, so I made sure to pump it back up with coolant. That's why I have the back of the engine bay kind of open. And then when we move around here, then the damage kind of started where the bottom of the fender was, and it sort of ended right over there. As you can see, the fender is damaged, all the rocker panel is damaged, the door is damaged, which I already got at a junkyard for a pretty good steal of a deal. If I open the door up here, see the rocker panel is actually kind of bent. And then what I didn't really realize until after I bought it was that inside the floor pan, it's bent up as well right there. So that sucks, but we'll get it done. So if we keep on going forward here, as you can see, the damage here is pretty extensive, and on the bottom as well. There's little bars in here that got bent slightly up, but that's all fixable. It didn't touch after this point, so it kind of stopped right here. So it sort of crumpled in and it just stopped there. It didn't crumple in more than that. What else happened was the wheel was hit as well. So I had to buy a new wheel, and the knuckle was also damaged. So I bought a new knuckle as well. So I put that on just so I can drive it out of the trailer and back. If we look back here, this is also damaged. This is where the wheel kind of flew in, and it damaged all these aluminum parts and also the muffler too. That's why when I turn the vehicle on, it's really, really loud and raspy. So it damaged this bottom, or the back end of the quarter panel as well, as you can see here. And then if we open up the back, and if we look inside of here, there's a lot of damage that goes kind of along in here, but that's also from the outer of the quarter panel, and you can see where the yellow markings are real clear. This is where I had to put my coolant in, inside of here, and then to bleed it off in there. Yeah, you can put coolant in there as well, but I just wanted to be safe and make sure it was all topped off. And then going in the back here, our muffler is not standing straight. It was hit sort of on the side there. That was because that wheel in the back bent it, and it bent it along. Alright, so that's basically all the damage. No airbags were blown. There was no other engine codes or anything, so it was pretty simple of a hit. Or not a simple hit, but it was a pretty simple computer-wise, because I'm not going to have to do a lot of reprogramming or anything. But now I have to put on all the stuff back on, the bumpers and whatnot, for salvage inspection photos, because that's how you have to pass salvage inspection, so we'll put that on now. Alright guys, we got the bumpers in and the headlights and whatnot, so I just took some photos for inspection. It's all good to go. Now I'm just going to cut to some more cinematic shots. Yo, should we get some revs going?
Dude, for sure, bro.
All right, let's get some revs. Man, that sounds good. I'm about to post this on my Instagram. Actually, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and give us a follow at Side Hustle Garage. Alright, so before we talk about the parts that we picked up, here's when we picked up the quarter panel. Alright, now that you've seen it, here it is. Alright, so we're talking about more damage here, because not only did the Porsche get damaged, but this quarter panel also. I bought it damaged, because that's the only one that I found available. But we do have a rocker panel here, the whole entire front end for it. And then if we keep looking forward, we have all these clips and whatnot, and the quarter panel as well. Ours only got damaged up to here, which I was thinking of just taking it and cutting it and putting in there, but that's kind of unsafe. So what I was going to do is unweld all of these things as you do usually, and then go ahead and bump all those things out as much as I can and see if I can sort of save this quarter panel instead of cutting it like this, because that's kind of messed up if you cut it like that and you weld it, although people do it. So that's that, and I also got the back piece of the plastic over there for the muffler as well, so we got quite a few parts here from this. This is really expensive and hard to find too. It's a Porsche, so I didn't know. What do you expect? Alright, you guys seen the quarter panel? Now let's head inside and take a look at that door that I bought. Alright guys, so here's the door. It's in bright yellow. There's no dings or scratches on it. Super mint. Got it for a super cheap price. Shipped to my door, I think for like 450 bucks. So that's mint. Alright guys, that's basically a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing the Porsche for the first time.
And if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button.
Also, make sure to follow us on Instagram at side.hustle.garage for more updates and behind the scenes.
Alright guys, make sure to stay tuned for part 2 where we're going to be tearing apart the Porsche and really taking a look at that damage.